All right, Scott, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
So Scott is a mentor at Center for Champions. So how did you first hear about Center for Champions?
Yes, there was a team at our church, West Shore Free Church, where they were trying to find the best way that we could serve our community and meet needs that were in the community. And they found that there was a pretty desperate need for that vulnerable children needed help through either through foster care or mentoring. And I had expressed interest in wanting to be a mentor early on in that process. And I believe that Ryan came and spoke with you and the leadership at Center for Champions, and so one thing led to another, and I got an invitation to come to one of the trainings, and I was just moved and felt like it's something that I really wanted to be a part of.
Nice, that's awesome. Scott's been a mentor with CFC for a little bit, and definitely keeping the consistency up with your mentee. So how long have you been matched? How long have you been a mentor for now?
Um, a little over a year and a half now. I was matched almost as soon as I joined it, so it's been a little over a year and a half.
Okay. What are some of the things you guys have done together?
We've gone to Sky Zone together. We've gone fishing. We've gone to Dave and Buster's. We've gone on bike rides, and just had a lot of fun.
So we do, if you don't know already, I know you know, Scott, but if anybody watching or listening doesn't know, we do a program called Rooted, which is our weekly gathering of matches with team competition and that sort of thing. So what has been either your favorite part of Rooted, either specifically or just in general, each week? Or is there a favorite outing that you guys have had?
Yeah, I think my favorite part of Rooted has been the Bible lessons and the resulting discussions that we've had afterwards. I think it's allowed us to connect at a deeper level and really just share our feelings and our lives with each other, and just connect at a deeper level and grow together in our walks and our journeys.
That's good. Yeah. So one of the things we try to do is prepare discussion questions based on the lesson to try to spark some discussion. And depending on the age of the kids, I guess some have better discussion than others. But
Mm.
yeah, I'm glad you guys have been able to be a part of that and have some good conversation. So I have kind of this is a unique question, but it's a question I want to ask all the mentors. So
Okay.
what kind of drew you towards being a mentor for you personally? So I mean, what
Yeah.
problem or need did you have that you thought being a mentor
Right.
might fill for you?
Yeah, and it really is personal for me because I grew up in a household similar to what some of these kids are growing up in. Um, I grew up in a home with just my mom and two brothers, and so I can relate on some level to what um, my mentee is going through, and I think that's really helped us develop a connection pretty quickly. Um, and I think it's pretty awesome that God decided to match me up with someone who's growing up with two brothers and a mom like I did. Um, and also, I think it's helped me in my own journey um, to get out of my comfort zone and really rely on my faith more. And it's really kind of stretched me in that way. So it's been a great experience.
Nice, that's good. Yeah, it's really neat the way with you and your match and with really quite a few, the way we do a little bit of research to try to find the best match for mentor and mentee, but there's a number of great stories of just people that came together and had just similar backgrounds or went through some things even after they were matched that were similar that they could um, sharpen each other and that sort of thing. So it's really neat to see the way God uses relationships in that sort of way.
Mm.
So what would you tell someone else if somebody was interested in being a mentor or even supporting CFC? Why do you think they should consider doing one or the other or both?
I I don't know. It's just well, I do know it's just an awesome program, and it's a way to put your faith into action and meet really a desperate need in the community. And the leadership is great. We really have a family environment where we all support each other, and yeah, I just think it's really what the church is meant to be, what it's meant to be all about. So
It's great. Yeah, definitely piggyback on that because I'm a mentor myself, and you have my guy's young, probably a little bit younger than yours. I'm not sure, but so we don't always have really deep conversation. But yeah, it's true. It challenges your own faith and asks you, to. This is one of the things that sometimes share at churches too, is that we get all this theological knowledge, and how often do we actually get to put it into practice? And with a kid who's just asking open and honest questions about
hmm
life in general, we really get those opportunities. Well, any last words before we close up our interview?
I just really appreciate you and the whole team there at Center for Champions. You guys are awesome.
Well, thanks so much. We appreciate you being a mentor. We think you're an awesome mentor. And I know Nazir thinks the same, even if he doesn't put it in the same words. He may, but I think he will someday. I'm sure he appreciates you quite a bit. So thanks for coming on today.
Thank you.